Something very big is happening in court with Diddy. He is a famous music star, but now he is in a lot of trouble. At first, a woman named Cassie told a very scary and sad story about Diddy. She said he hurt her and was very mean, but that wasn't the end. Her story started something a lot bigger. Now, people are talking about many other people and a lot of secrets from famous lives. Cassie was brave and shared her story. She said Diddy hurt her and tried to control her life. The judges and lawyers listened carefully, but then things got even more interesting. People found out that there were special tapes, audio recordings, with private things. It was not just a regular conversation. People said these tapes had Diddy, Will Smith, and Meek Mill on them, talking and doing things that nobody expected. These tapes were played in the courtroom, but the public couldn't see or hear them. Everyone in the room was told to turn off their phones and cameras. No one could record what happened. When the tapes played, the whole room became very silent. People listened closely, and some were even shocked. The things on the tapes were hard to hear. It wasn't just a rumor anymore. It was real, and it surprised everyone in the room. After the audio was played, real people came to tell their stories. These people used to be friends with Diddy or worked for him. One person was Dawn Richards. She used to sing in Diddy's girl group called Danity Kane. She was very brave to talk about the past. When she finished talking in court, she looked very sad and tired. People believed her words helped show that Cassie was telling the truth. Other people who knew Diddy might come to talk too. They worked close to Diddy. They saw things happen in his big houses, at parties, or while working with him. Some of them might have been too scared to talk before, but now they feel safe enough to speak. Another person who showed how serious this is was Diddy's daughter. She left the courtroom looking very sad. Her face looked worried, and she didn't smile or talk to anyone. Even the people with cameras didn't try to bother her. It was easy to see this is not a regular court case. It is very serious. This court case stopped being just about Diddy. Now, super famous people like Will Smith are part of the talk. The tapes played in the court are said to show Diddy and Will Smith together. When people found out, they started looking for old photos, interviews, and videos of Will and Diddy together. There were lots. A funny lady named Lunel, who tells jokes on stage, once made a joke about Diddy and Will being close friends. People didn't notice it much before, but after the tapes, people watched the joke again. Some people started looking at Will in a new way and asked more questions. Some fans even went online to watch videos of Will with his son, Jaden. Will and Jaden act silly together in the videos. Before, people thought it was funny or cute, but now some people think it's strange because of the new stories. The story kept getting bigger. Will Smith's old helper, named Brother Bilal, decided to start talking about his time working for Will. He said he saw Will do things in private, things he never told before. Brother Bilal even talked about seeing Will and another man named Dwayne Martin together in private. This made people even more surprised. People on the internet became like detectives. They tried to find every time Will and Diddy spent time together. They found pictures of them at parties, hugging and laughing. Will Smith tried to say that what people were saying wasn't true, but nobody listened. They kept looking for more pictures and videos that showed Will and Diddy hanging out together. Another famous rapper, Meek Mill, also got pulled into the story. He had been friends with Diddy for a long time. The tapes played in court also said his name. Meek felt upset and started to write angry messages on Twitter. But instead of helping, it made people talk about him even more. People online remembered how others joked before about Meek always being near Diddy. They remembered a video where Diddy called Meek Daddy at a pool party. Everyone laughed at the video and started sharing it everywhere. When Meek said, "Stop saying that about me," people just posted the fun video again and again. Kids and adults online made jokes, but some people also felt sad because the story was very serious for all the people involved. All this talk happened, but the biggest thing was still a secret. The most important tapes had not been shared with the public. Only the judges, lawyers, and people in the courtroom heard the tapes. Some people said the tapes were very scary and sad. There were even stories that the tapes had someone being hurt while people laughed. On the internet, people talked about a rumor that there was a video of Meek and Diddy together in a private way, but nobody knows if that's true. Still, the rumor made people even more interested in the court case. Lots of people want to hear or see the tapes, but the court is keeping them private. Some grown-ups say this is to keep people safe. Some say the tapes have secrets that could embarrass a lot of famous people. Reporters are asking questions like, if these tapes are so important, why can't everyone see them? Right now, nobody outside the courtroom has heard the tapes. People are very curious, and that makes them talk about it online all day. While all this is happening in court, life keeps going for everyone else. Some fans are happy to see the truth come out, but other fans feel sad or upset. Some people wish the news would talk about something else. But for now, this story is the biggest thing happening for Diddy and these other stars. Cassie, the woman who first told her story, is standing strong. It's hard for her because she has to talk about sad things and people are watching her. But she wants the truth to be known because she wants to help others who might be hurt too. This case makes people feel a lot of things. Some are shocked, some are sad, some are mad at Diddy, Will Smith, and Meek Mill. Some are still fans, others are not sure what to think. Kids at school even hear their parents talk about it. They wonder why famous people sometimes make bad choices. Some people think it's important that if you do something wrong, no matter how famous you are, you should tell the truth and be responsible. Others say everyone makes mistakes, but some mistakes are very serious and hurtful. No one is sure what will happen next. The judges are listening to more people and learning more about what really happened. The lawyers will decide what to do with all the stories and the secret tapes. New witnesses might come forward. Will Smith, Meek Mill, and Diddy are all waiting to see what happens. Just like everyone listening to the news, lots of fans and regular people are watching. They want to see if the truth will come out. They want everyone to be safe and to do the right thing. There are lessons we can learn from this court case. It is important to speak up if something bad happens, even if it is scary. It is good to listen to others and try to help them. We should try to tell the truth, even when it's hard. Sometimes problems happen because people keep secrets. Secrets can hurt a lot of people. That's why being honest matters, and why it's good that people are being brave and talking in court. The courtroom is a big, quiet place now. Everyone there is listening, paying attention, and waiting to find out what is really true. Maybe by the end, the truth will help people heal. The world is watching to see if famous people will be honest and take care of each other. So for now, no one knows exactly what will happen, but we all hope the right thing is done and that everyone learns how to be kind, fair, and truthful in the end.